Hi, it's Alexa, and I am on the rampage. It's a beauty rampage. Just finished getting myself dolled up for a gig, and I just had some thoughts about beauty. I've written for some beauty companies, and in the process learned a simple fact about beauty products that you may or may not know, which is that most of the beauty information that you read is lies. In fact, after I started working and writing more in the beauty industry, I actually began washing my face with water, and my skin is much better. So if you're young, remember two things. Wash your face with water. You can wash it with a cleanser in the morning, at night to get the makeup off, but in the morning just wash it with water, and use sunscreen. And you probably already know that, and also don't smoke. But I see these beauty vloggers on YouTube, and they're all quite much younger than I am, and contrary to what you read in the news, I feel like what they are doing is really showing a positive view for the next generation of women taking control of their looks and embracing, the body that they have and the looks that they have, and being really resourceful and creative. I hate judging women by how they look. I think that's really a sickness that we have in our society, and we use it to keep women down. And, if somebody says, look at these voluptuous women, that's how women should look. Well, no. Women can look anyway. Some will be tall, some will be small, some will be skinny, some will be large. Don't judge women, by how they look. Sure, celebrate beauty, but don't judge somebody for wearing a lot of makeup. I used to feel really bad for wearing a lot of makeup and feel bad for reading beauty magazines. And actually, when I became a magazine editor, the funny thing is that I introduced a lot of the concepts that I had learned in beauty magazines, which actually by then were starting to really take hold in all magazines, and certainly in the the last 10, 15 years, all magazines became very visual. But there was a time when only certain magazines would be very visual with photography and things like that, and trade magazines or magazines on other topics would be really dry and boring looking. And so I really fought against that, and that was sort of thanks to what I had read. I mean, I had grown up reading things like The New Yorker, but I'd also grown up reading Glamour, which is actually a wonderful feminist magazine. So the other thing is just simply embrace who you are. Your body is not just a brain-carrying vehicle, so be thankful for what you have, and embrace what you have, and make it look good. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to walk through life being a stoic person who says, no, I won't let anybody judge me by how I look. And I'm sure you're familiar with, if you were not, What Not to Wear. I don't have cable, so I can't watch it, but I used to watch that show, and I recently read Stacey London's most recent book, and I thought it was really wonderful. She has a great feminist attitude about looking like your best self, without sort of denying your fun side. And so all I want to say is, however you like to be beautiful. I'm sure, actually, I'm judgmental of certain things like tattoos and some kinds of piercings. So I should probably work on myself as well, because I do judge certain things more harshly than others. But ultimately, I'm really happy that the girls of today are taking hold of beauty for themselves.